What got me into acting really wasn't me. It was my mother's idea initially. I pretty much graduated high school, didn't really know what I wanted to do, but for the past few years, my mother had been bugging me to join theater. Like she thought it would be a good outlet for me. She thought I would enjoy it, but I didn't really have any other ideas. So I decided when I went to school, I was going to have theater be my major, and it ended up just panning out really well.
What got me into acting was I was taking drama class, and I took all 4 years of drama class, and I love it. I've been wanting to do it since I was a kid, so I just decided to stick with it and not change my major or change the subject every other time it would come up. So
I've been acting, I guess you could say, since I was in high school. So longer than I'd like to say. You know, I don't know that I can point to a particular event that got me into acting. I'd always been surrounded by theater and film, just growing up in New York City. So it was kind of just a natural evolution of who I was, I suppose. And I started to really discover that I had talent as an actor when I was a junior in high school.
What makes me passionate about acting is, and not to be narcissistic, but it's something I'm good at. And I didn't really have that until college when I started acting. That and it just makes me feel good.
what makes me passionate about it? I liked the idea of pretending, but I love the idea of being somebody different, not being myself, and then taking on the role of being other people. It's actually really fun. So I think the whole purpose of just wanting to have something that makes me happy and a fun career, I think that was one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about it. And I think that was really in high school that I was like, I could do this. I could stay. I could stay with this.
What makes me passionate about acting is that it's a craft that you're continually learning and continually working on, and you don't ever feel that you have reached perfection in any way. There's always something new. There's always something new to learn about yourself, about the world, about people, and about performance. And it's really only now, in well into my middle age, that I feel that I've begun to synthesize all of the techniques that I have accumulated over many years of training and experience.
Really, it wasn't until the very last day of the very first show I was in, and the entire time I was nervous, I was scared, I was exhilarated, and when the show ended, I kind of just looked back on all the good praise that I got, especially since it was my first show acting in, and I realized I can do this. That was the first moment that started it, like that moment of reflection after strike, after I was driving home from my first show. I realized I did well at that, but that was the first moment when I thought I couldn't do this.
Yeah, the moment that I realized that my life would, in some way, have to involve theater was when I was working in an office after college. I realized, oh my gosh, I cannot spend my life working in an office. I just knew what I could not spend the rest of my life doing.
So I think I'm pretty sure that was the moment that I was dead set on this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. If I don't make any money, that's okay. I'll be happy doing what I do. So,